Have you ever wondered how some individuals manage to accumulate vast wealth in a short span of time? It's not magic, but a strategic approach to financial freedom and wealth accumulation. This approach is brilliantly outlined in the book The Millionaire Fastlane by M.G. DeMarco. This book throws light on unconventional strategies that can fast-track your journey to wealth. So buckle up and get ready for an exciting ride as we delve into this treasure trove of knowledge. Stay tuned as we unravel the secrets of the fast lane to wealth. DeMarco introduces us to the wealth equation. This equation, simple yet profound, is the secret sauce to accelerating your wealth accumulation. It's quite straightforward. Wealth equals net profit plus asset value. Let's break that down. Net profit is the income you're left with after all expenses are paid. It's the reward for your hard work, your savvy investments, your clever business strategies. Asset value represents the worth of everything you own, your properties, your stocks, your businesses. This is the value you've built over time, the tangible results of your financial decisions and efforts. Now, here's where it gets interesting. DeMarco argues that to truly speed up wealth accumulation, one must focus on increasing both net profit and asset value. It's not an either-or scenario, but a both-and proposition. By simultaneously boosting your net profits and the value of your assets, you can turbocharge your journey to wealth. The wealth equation sets the foundation for the fast lane approach. DeMarco categorizes individuals into three financial paths. Think of these paths as three lanes on the road to wealth. The first lane, the sidewalk, is for those living paycheck to paycheck. It's a rocky road, full of potholes and detours. Sidewalkers are often caught in a cycle of earning and spending with little thought for the future. Next, we have the slow lane. This is the traditional path of steady employment, modest savings, and long-term investments. It's safer and smoother than the sidewalk, but it's also congested and slow-moving. Slow laners often find themselves stuck in traffic, waiting for their investments to grow. Finally, there's the fast lane. This is the path of the entrepreneur, where wealth is built rapidly through unconventional strategies and high-risk, high-reward ventures. Fast laners seek to create systems that generate passive income, freeing them from the constraints of time. They're the speedsters, zooming towards wealth at an accelerated pace. Choosing the right path is crucial for accelerating wealth accumulation. Time, according to DeMarco, is a valuable currency. It's a finite resource, something we can't make more of, something we can't recoup once spent. Each second that ticks by is a sliver of our life we'll never get back. With this in mind, DeMarco urges us to consider the value of our time, not just in terms of monetary gain, but in terms of wealth creation. He argues that investing time wisely is key to building wealth quickly. This might mean spending time learning new skills, starting a business, or finding ways to create passive income. It's about making the most of the time we have, rather than squandering it on activities that bring little to no return. Think about where you're currently investing your time. Is it in activities that will yield a return in the future, or is it being spent on short-term pleasures that won't contribute to your long-term wealth? Invest your time wisely, and it can yield exponential returns. DeMarco champions the entrepreneurial mindset. Now, what does this entail? It's about breaking free from the chains of conventional thinking and daring to create something of your own. But it's not just about starting a business and working tirelessly. It's about building systems and businesses that generate passive income. Think of it this way: active income is like a hamster wheel. No matter how fast you run, the moment you stop, everything comes to a standstill. Passive income, on the other hand, is like a well-oiled machine. It keeps running even when you're not actively involved. By cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset, you shift from being a player in the game to being the game designer. You create systems that work for you, not the other way around. You take control of your financial destiny rather than leaving it in the hands of an employer. So, let's be daring. let's be innovative. Embracing entrepreneurship can be a game changer in your wealth accumulation journey. DeMarco introduces the concept of wealth accelerators. These are factors that, when properly leveraged, can speed up your wealth building journey exponentially. Think of them as the fuel that powers your Fastlane vehicle. First up is scale. Essentially, the more people you can reach with your product or service, the quicker you can accumulate wealth. The internet has made this possible like never before. Next is magnitude. This refers to the impact of your product or service. The higher the value you provide, the more you can charge for it, and the faster you can grow your wealth. Lastly, we have duplication. This is all about creating systems or products that can be replicated with ease. The ability to duplicate your offering means you can serve more people, and in turn, increase your wealth. Incorporating these wealth accelerators into your Fastlane strategy can truly turbocharge your journey to financial freedom. Wealth accelerators can turbocharge your journey to financial freedom. The Fastlane approach advocates leveraging systems. Now, what does this mean? Well, it's all about using established processes to create a steady stream of income. This is in stark contrast to the Slowlane approach, which relies heavily on traditional employment and savings. Imagine you're an entrepreneur. Rather than trading your time for money, you could be setting up a system that generates revenue even when you're not actively working. Sounds appealing, right? This is where the magic of leveraging systems comes into play. You could design a product, set up an online store, and let the internet do the selling for you. Or perhaps you develop a software solution, automate its delivery, and charge a subscription fee. In both scenarios, you're not tied to a desk or a rigid 9-to-5 schedule. These are just a few examples of leveraging systems. Remember, the goal is to work smarter, not harder. Leverage is a powerful tool that can propel your wealth accumulation. Choices play a significant role in financial outcomes. As we navigate through the journey of life, every decision we make, big or small, shapes our financial destiny. It's like standing at a crossroad. One path leads to the fast lane while the other to the slow lane or sidewalk. The fast lane isn't just about speed, it's about direction too. It's about making decisions that align with the principles of wealth creation. This could mean choosing to invest your time in learning a new skill or deciding to start your own business instead of sticking with a 9-to-5 job. It could mean choosing to save and invest rather than spend on immediate gratification. But remember, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to financial choices. What works for one person might not work for another. It's essential to evaluate your personal circumstances, goals, and risk tolerance before making any financial decisions. Your choices can make or break your financial future, so choose wisely and let your choices lead you to the fast lane. DeMarco stresses the importance of value-centric entrepreneurship. This concept is fundamentally about creating and delivering value. It's not just about making money or chasing profits. Instead, it's about identifying needs, solving problems, and making a significant impact. It's about creating products or services that improve lives, solve problems, or bring joy. Value-centric entrepreneurship isn't limited to a particular industry or business model. It applies to everything from tech startups to local bakeries. It's about the commitment to making a difference and providing something that people truly need or want. The beautiful thing about this approach is that it's not just good for the world, it's also good for business. When you focus on creating real value, you naturally attract customers. You build loyalty, foster relationships, and create a sustainable business model. And here's the ultimate payoff. The more value you create, the more wealth you accumulate. It's a win-win scenario where everyone benefits. Wealth, as per DeMarco, is not a singular event. It's not a lottery win or a sudden windfall. It's a process, a journey that involves constant improvement, learning, and adaptation to market conditions. Consider it like this: wealth is a garden. You can't just plant a seed and expect a lush garden overnight. You must nurture the seed, water it, protect it from pests, and give it the right amount of sunlight. Similarly, wealth requires nurturing. It necessitates your time, effort, and constant learning. As markets evolve, so should your strategies. You need to adapt, innovate, and sometimes even pivot completely. Wealth accumulation is about resilience and adaptability. It's about learning from your failures, dusting off the dirt, and trying again, a little wiser each time. And remember, every step you take, every risk you mitigate, and every value you create brings you one step closer to your financial goals. So keep going, keep evolving, because wealth accumulation is a journey, not a destination. While advocating entrepreneurship, DeMarco also emphasizes risk mitigation. Now, this is a vital aspect of any financial journey. It's not about avoiding risks altogether. No, that's not entrepreneurship. It's about understanding the potential pitfalls and taking calculated steps to minimize their impact. Imagine you're on a tightrope. The rope is your entrepreneurial journey and the safety net below. That's risk mitigation. It doesn't stop you from falling, but it ensures you're not out of the game if you do. So how do we mitigate risks? DeMarco suggests proper planning and strategic decision-making. Be proactive, not reactive. Anticipate the challenges that may come your way and plan for them. Research your market, understand your competition, and be ready to pivot when necessary. And remember, every decision you make, big or small, shapes your entrepreneurial journey. So, make those decisions wisely. Because in the end, risk mitigation is crucial in the journey towards financial freedom. DeMarco's book offers a fresh perspective on wealth accumulation, from introducing the wealth equation and financial paths to emphasizing time as a valuable currency, nurturing an entrepreneurial mindset and leveraging systems. He underscores the impact of our choices, the importance of value-centric entrepreneurship, viewing wealth as a process, and the need for risk mitigation. Remember, the road to financial freedom is not always the traditional path. So consider taking the fast lane. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights like these.